Breaking update. Millions of SSDI and SSI beneficiaries are finally getting clarity. And yes, big Social Security deposits have been confirmed, with official payment dates now revealed. But here's the twist. Not everyone is included, and many people are still completely confused about whether they qualify, how the deposit works, and why these payments are even happening. So if you receive SSDI or SSI, do not click away, because by the end of this video, you'll know who is actually getting these larger deposits, why Social Security is sending them now, exact payment dates already confirmed, who is not included, and why it, and the biggest misconceptions spreading online. Let's get straight into it, because there's been a lot of noise and confusion lately. Over the past few weeks, millions of seniors, SSDI and SSI beneficiaries have been bombarded with posts, videos, and headlines claiming things like special lump sum payments, huge December deposits, and even secret bonus checks coming from Social Security. These rumors spread fast, especially on social media, where information gets shared without any clarity or confirmation. And as these updates started circulating, the comment sections began flooding with the same urgent questions again and again. I'm on SSDI. Am I finally included? And I receive SSI. Do I get this payment too? Or is it only for Social Security retirees? The concern is understandable, because this year alone has been full of sudden policy shifts, surprise announcements, and updates that seem to change overnight, leaving people stressed, confused, and unsure about what's real and what isn't. But here's where the relief finally comes in. Unlike many of the previous updates that were announced, delayed, or completely reversed, this payment update is not being taken away. There is no rollback, no cancellation, and no last-minute change hiding in fine print. In fact, this update isn't something new or experimental at all. It has actually been part of Social Security's official rules and payment structure for years. The only reason it's suddenly getting attention now is because more people are finally learning how and when these deposits apply. So yes, despite all the rumors and panic, beneficiaries can take a deep breath. This change is real, it's active, and it isn't going anywhere. Section 2, where the larger deposits come from now. Let's clear up the biggest misunderstanding. There are two completely different types of Social Security payments, and most people mix them up. 1. Retirement lump sum payments. These apply only to people filing for Social Security retirement. After full retirement age, who delayed their benefits, Social Security may offer up to 6 months of retroactive payments as a lump sum. So naturally, here's the big question. Does this apply to SSDI or SSI? No, not this specific type. SSDI and SSI beneficiaries are not included in that retirement lump sum program. But here's what most people don't know. Although SSDI isn't included in any retirement-related lump sum payout programs, many beneficiaries still receive significantly large deposits, but for completely different reasons. These bigger payments usually happen when someone is approved for disability after months or even years of waiting, because SSDI includes back pay for the period between the date disability began and the date the claim was finally approved. This back pay amount can add up to thousands of dollars, depending on how long the applicant waited. In some cases, the Social Security Administration may release the entire amount in a single large deposit, while in other cases it may be divided into multiple installments. For many first-time recipients, this initial back pay deposit becomes the largest Social Security payment they will ever receive, which is why it often creates confusion with bonus or extra checks, SSI larger payments, and how they work. SSI operates under a different set of rules, so even though recipients can also receive larger than normal payments, the process is more controlled. When someone qualifies for SSI and is owed back pay, the total amount is not released all at once. Instead, Social Security divides the payment into 3 separate installments, typically spaced 6 months apart, to ensure that the recipient's benefits are not mismanaged or used too quickly. The only time SSI back pay may be released in a full lump sum is in rare hardship situations, such as urgent housing needs, medical emergencies, or risk of homelessness. So, while SSI and SSDI do receive big deposits, these payments have nothing to do with retirement delays or new government programs. They are simply part of the standard back pay process when benefits are finally approved. Confirmed payment dates. Now let's move into what everyone wants to know. SSDI payment dates if you receive. SSDI, born on 1st 10th, paid 2nd Wednesday. Born on 11th, 20th, paid 3rd Wednesday. Born on 21st, 31st, paid 4th Wednesday. Exception, if you receive SSDI and also get SSI, you are paid on the 3rd of the month, regardless of birth date. SSI payment dates. SSI is simple, paid on the 1st of every month. But important note, if the 1st falls on a weekend or holiday, the payment arrives the previous business day. Upcoming month example. You can fill this in depending on upload timing. Example, SSI. Deposit Friday, November 1st, SSDI Group. 1. Wednesday, November 13th, SSDI Group. 2. Wednesday, November 20th, SSDI Group. 3. Wednesday, November 27th. This gives clarity and SEO trust. Who is not included? It's extremely important to clarify who is not eligible for the Social Security retirement lump sum payments so that beneficiaries don't get confused or unnecessarily worried. First and foremost, SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, beneficiaries, and SSI, Supplemental Security Income recipients are not included in this specific type of lump sum payment because these programs have their own separate payment structures and back pay rules, which differ entirely from the retirement lump sum process. Additionally, anyone under their full retirement age cannot receive this payment, as the lump sum option is specifically tied to those who have reached full retirement age and have chosen to delay claiming their retirement benefits. Moreover, individuals who have already filed and claimed their Social Security retirement benefits earlier are automatically excluded, since the lump sum is designed to catch up on delayed payments, which they have already been receiving on a monthly basis. Finally, those who never delayed filing for their retirement benefits also do not qualify, as the lump sum is essentially a bonus for delaying claims past full retirement age. Therefore, any viral claims or rumors circulating online suggesting that everyone gets a lump sum are completely false and misleading, and it's crucial for beneficiaries to understand these limitations to avoid misinformation and unnecessary expectations. Even though SSDI and SSI beneficiaries do not receive the same delayed retirement lump sum increases that some Social Security retirees are getting, this update still carries major importance for millions of people. Many SSDI and SSI recipients have been anxiously waiting for their first larger payments, especially those whose benefit adjustments were recently approved. And back pay processing is still moving forward across multiple states, meaning overdue amounts are continuing to be released rather than paused. At the same time, the core payment timing rules, such as the standard 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesday deposit schedule and the fixed date, SSI payments remain completely unchanged, which brings stability for people who rely on every dollar to be on time. Most importantly, officials have not announced any rollback, reduction, or cancellation of benefits, despite widespread rumors and misinformation circulating online. In today's economic environment, where cuts or delays can happen without warning, simply confirming that nothing is being taken away is because the more we know about our community, the faster we can bring you accurate payment alerts, deposit confirmations, and breaking changes before anyone else even talks about them. And don't leave without hitting subscribe and turning on all notifications, because in the next video, we are breaking down the 2025 payment increases, the new eligibility rules that could change who qualifies, and which groups may receive additional benefits and bonus payments next year. Information you do not want to miss. Stay alert, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next update. Your benefits should never be a mystery. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial, legal, or government advice. Payment changes are based on publicly available updates and may vary by individual case. Always consult the SSA or a qualified professional for guidance regarding your personal benefits.